there ain't no stopping us. Fly without a boarding pass. Couldn't catch me, I'll be moving fast. Call me a shooting star. Let 'em know who you are. Flying up in a bar. Wish on a star. Time to show 'em who's in charge. Call me a shooting star.
Didn't even get to cross.
I said I'm moving too far. Get to glass. Looking at a shooting star. Got more than a couple of people going mad. I swear they're rooting hard. Tell them I'd be big in the game like she went and got them breast implants. I said I'm moving too fast. Didn't even get to glance. I'm ready to eat up track like I'm seated in a restaurant. If you had swag like mine, you know it's best to flaunt. We aren't hating because you aren't. Shining like it's neon. Rock like kings of Leon. Shooting stars across the galaxy. I stand out, so don't be mad at me. Infiltrate, I'm with my strategy. When I turn up, then I just have to leave. Shooting stars across the galaxy. I stand out, so don't be mad at me. Infiltrate, I'm with my strategy. When I turn up, then I just have to leave. Yeah, shooting. Yeah, shooting. Yeah, shooting. Yeah, shooting shots. Shooting stars.
Didn't even get to cross.
I said I'm moving too far. Get to glass.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Fearless. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all. Standing tall, fear I weighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through eyes covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Take my eyes open to force reality. Why can't you just let me eat my weight in glee? I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. Some days I feel skinnier than all the other days. Sometimes I can't tell if my body belongs to me. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Content, hold your breath and feel the tension. Devils hide behind redemption. Honesty is a one-way gate to hell. I wanna taste consumption. Breathe faster to waste oxygen. Hear the children sing aloud. It's music till the wick burns out. to be carefree lately, yeah. Just kicking up daisies. Got one too many quarters in my pockets. Counting like the four-leaf clovers in my locket.
Alright, what's up, Oceania? Who is ready for another FPP Scrims? Let me just check my mic. I want to hear what it sounds like. One, two. Yeah, it's alright. We'll fix it up. Desktop audio. Alright, let's check out our flight path. We're going from Camp Bravo all the way across to the north of the island, Hartin. A couple of teams already jumping out. Pretty easy access to most of the northern half of the map. Anybody wanting to go to the southern island to loot up is going to have a bit of a trek. Let's see where we should go. I want to see what happens in Paradise, actually. And I see Hados's team going there, but I don't see anyone going with them. But I do see a bunch of teams going boot camp. We're on with Shred right now. Looks like No Mercy are going main, and they're going to be up against Goodfellas. So let's get a bit of an aerial view of the situation. So they've landed his free stack here. Goodfellas have got main. Knock already going down from Guzaron to Jerk. So No Mercy all clustered up in this building. Guza dropped down to 1 HP. He's able to get to the warehouse though. He just gets knocked. Oh, that looked like desync from Yardo with the Uzi. Jerk's going to get picked up. Guza's by himself. Killing getting tagged up now. But Unsolved gets the re-knock on Yato with a Mark 47. Not the best weapon. Not my favourite weapon to pick up. But Unsolved managing to make it work. Put a bit of pressure on the Goodfellas now. They're going to have to get the revive. They're all very clustered up over here. You know, just at the corner of main. No Mercy moving into the warehouse. Both teams very close to each other. We'll have a quick look at circle for a minute. That's a weird glitch. Can't even see the circle. Okay, just seems to be. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. So, No Mercy doesn't look like they've got any meds. So they're just going to back off to the 3 warehouses, get a bit of loot. Get a bit of recuperation and automatic weaponry, and possibly get back into this engagement. Can see hype going down to a QBZ from that bloke over there in the kill feed. Lordy going down as well from EXG. One of those guys had an M16 and managed to find his target. Goodfellas over here, they're spreading out to the what direction is this? Like the southern part of boot camp. So both of these teams spreading out, bit of a prolonged battle, and I just see Pathogen in the kill feed getting squad wiped by this team over here. It's all going off. I mean, let's go and find these other teams. Why does it look like the blues everywhere? I mean, are these guys in the blue? What kind of glitch is this? Okay, that's a new one. Like, I can't see where circle is, and I hope these teams aren't actually. It's just gonna close. Looks like the blue's just gonna close in. We'll see if we can find. We'll stay. Oh, there's a whole bunch of teams up there. Let's have a look over here. It looks like we've got a bit of a glitch, and it's gonna be in the blue zone. Maybe I can restart the emulator and it'll go away, but it doesn't seem to be. We just can't tell where circle is, so that'll keep us on our toes. So I can see a couple of knocks on RV from AOPE. Hazard pushing in. Zapdos gets the first. How do I turn notifications off? Is this going to come? Yeah, it's going to come in. Where's the rest of AO? Where's the rest of RV? So CZ's over there. Seki's knocked. And he's swimming. Okay, so Tay and Goku are down. Seki's not. Caesar's going for a bit of a swim, and he's just getting out of there. Although he's probably heading towards boot camp. Nah, he's all right. So we'll jump on. We'll find a bit more action. I've just seen a fight finish down at the ruins. So it's probably next going to pop off either at boot camp or at Painan. So we'll jump onto boot camp and we'll see what's happening with No Mercy and Goodfellas. And I can see a knock on Jerk. Yado's down. He's gone. PUBG, that is in a world of trouble. Unsolved. He's going for full send. Let's jump on. Knock on PUBG Daddy. Reloads his M4. He's got a first spots our Ice Bear up in the freeze. He's gonna get rid of PUBG Daddy. That's primarily not just for to secure the points. He doesn't want that knock player giving information. So Guz's getting an angle here on Ice Bear, and Nade's going in. Ice Bear's in a world of trouble. He's got to clutch it up big time here. Guzzi didn't manage to get that last kill. It was on Kazua there, so that looks like Goodfellas out of the game in 17th position. We've got 16 teams left. I'd love to know where Zone is. And yeah, No Mercy securing boot camp for themselves. No Mercy team, I mean, when I played with No Mercy, we dropped boot camp in, and looks like, what is happening? Now Zone's expanding. Wow, this is cool. I've never seen this happen before. They dropped boot camp in PMCO. A lot of teams, okay, now we've got a circle. All right, it's bizarre. So, bit of no competition action. They're rotating away from Paradise where they landed, and is Hados? I don't think Hados is in their team. No, he's in team 6. Similar colours, so it was a little bit hard to tell. So Hados is running around. He's got the 3x on the QBZ. He's got level 3 gear, like all of it's level 3. He's got first aids, bandies, painkillers, boosts, and he's just looking around. What we can see, but he can't, is that Punisher is on his team, but all of the no competitions, they're all up on that ridge down the way from Paradise, and these two teams look like they're definitely about to clash. So, bit of positioning. Punisher's probably spotted them. He's in the compound. See Lionel out on the front. Zeno and Skepta might possibly be flanking around to the other side of that compound. They better be wary that they don't spread out too much. So we've got Hados, Wiz and Pun. Where's I think it might just be a Fremantle. I don't see where the fourth member. I'll just jump on with Pun. And Smoko's already gone down. So these guys may have already had a bit of a skirmish before, where Smoko, who was a former member of No Competition, and you can see No Competition backing off a bit from this fight. So guy getting knocked by 4 damage in a kill feed. Looks like Zone's sorting itself out, which is fantastic. I wish that happened to all of the bugs. See some RFs. RFs are now making their way into boot camp. They would know possibly from the kill feed and prior intelligence who's here. So they're going to have a crack at No Mercy, and No Mercy. They've got a flare drop, so that's what's drawn them. So look at them, like seagulls to a box of chips. They're seeing the flare drop, and they want some shots coming out, some long range shots, possibly not. There's a few squads. So Guza gets a nice long range knock with the M4. He must have a decent scope on SFX. SFX, over on the other side of boot camp, getting dropped. Now they're full sending. They've got a knock. Guza's in front, so Guza's got the M4 out. He's got a red dot on it. He's going to be entry, and but Sai on the off angle gets him as he's crossing that bridge. He was in open there, so that's going to put a bit of pressure back onto No Mercy now. That's a really bad place to get knocked. They're going to have to finish this engagement quickly, and we've got .coms on the other ridge line, and we've also got a couple of EXGs up on the hill as well. They're all going to be watching this fight, trying to pick off some knocks, steal some kill points. So Toomsy's just going to see if he can get it first. Gets a bit of a spray. Can't see. Yeah, Unsolved is in main, so he's holding an angle there. We'll jump on with Unsolved and see what he's just peeking out, seeing if he can get a knock on him in this three-stack. Size in the warehouse, he's just spraying. Well, Killingfield's down to 1 HP. Guza is... Oh, Killingfield went to go and pick up Guza, so we'll jump on with Killingfield. Wow, what a guy. He's getting a revive on 1 HP in the middle of a trench in boot camp. You know, and you've got Sai over there. They've got cover, but you know, all of these angles are covered off. Zone's coming in, so these EXGs up on the hill and RF, they're going to be outside of zone. Killingfield and Guza, they can probably rotate through these trenches to get into zone, and the rest of No Mercy can back off a little bit. We're in circle 3, so it will do a bit of damage. It's not the kind of circle you want to be fighting in. And who was that? Toomsy just got a knock on an EFG up on a hill, so they're in a world of hurt. Kamikaze's going to be there to get the revive on him, but he better be quick. Couple of shots. Is that Kamikaze up on the hill? Yeah, okay, so he's choosing not to revive his buddy. He's just going for a bit of a spray. He might chucks a 4x on there just for a bit of extra range. Toomsy's knocked now. Okay, so these guys have to get into zone. I can see Triggs there in the kill feed. Firsting Nourish. Where's zone shifting to? Okay, so Paradise. So we've got a lot of teams at Paradise that are going to be popping off. Sorry, where's my control? There it is. My emulator's been acting a bit up. These teams Unsolved. He's in the blue now. He's got a bit of an angle. He's just seeing Toomsy here. Has a bit of a spray. Toomsy just gets behind a box and he's stuck in the blue. Bit of smoke coming out from his teammates and him. He just sees that head and just pops it with the M4. Bit of a return spray from SFX over there. He's Solve just returns fire, knocks him down to about 10 HP. Says, "Hey buddy, don't you spray at me." Couple more shots coming out. EXG, so they're back up there on the hill. They're fighting another squad. We've got shots going off everywhere right now. Kazoo's just sending it in. And we jumped on the knocking side. Oh, and Killingfield getting knocked as well. Who was that from? We'll see it in the kill feed in a second. Hazard knocking Lionel. Unsolved he's just legging it to try and get Killingfield up, but the clock is 0. Zone's going to come in. If it manages to hit Killingfield when he's on 1 HP and he's knocked, he's going to get firsted. This is the revive of a lifetime. Let's have a look. See what the clock is. Just manages to get the revive off. And let's jump on with Killingfield. Let's see if he can get a heal off just before he's going to choose to leg it. He's only got bandages. He's got to get a first aid. Gets 2 first aids. Oh, immediately starts popping one just as the blue hits him. So he's going to be able to get that off in time. Let's jump to the middle of zone. It's right next to Paradise. And let's see. There'll be a fair bit of madness up here. I can guarantee it. Yeah, we've got teams fighting each other. I just saw Cotto going down to Bilal. And we got Hados, Wiz and Punisher. They're in this compound and it's pretty good spots right in the middle of the zone. You can see some Firsty Societies over there. A couple of knocks on their side. Bilal's in the middle of it. Looks like he's just popped a first aid. No Mercy coming up on that ridge line over there to the west. TKG over there. They'd be at that other compound as well. Zapdos getting absolutely sprayed up by Wiz. Zapdos popping the first aid. Hados looks like he's going for a bit of a send here with Wiz. They'll double up and push. Zapdos manages to get a knock on Hados. He's got a barrel. Almost gets a first on him too. If he's got a nade, he might just... Yeah, he's going to jump off and go to the Wiz is gonna scare him off with the Vector. Should be able to get a revive off. Actually, Wiz just goes for the finish. Takes out Zapdos. He was the last member of AOP, so he's gone down. They're out in 12th position. 25 alive. We're in Circle 4. And No Mercy get the zone. So let's have a look over at... So no competition over there. I'll have to fix that. TKG's pushing in, and wait, this isn't No Mercy. This is Centrelink Esports. How could I forget Centrelink Esports? Problems going down. Let's have a look over there. Triggs is the last one up in that team. Actually, yeah, Problems and Fail both knocked. He's got TKGs and .coms in the compound in front of him. None of them are in zone. There's 3 seconds left on the clock. Don't forget, guys, this is Oceania Scrims, so loot, zones, everything, we just crank it to the max because that's how we roll. We've turned it up to 11 here. Zato's getting knocked first by Toxic. Toxic's pushing across the road. Got Loser Boy and Tough Puffs. Also got knocking Tough Puffs. Unsolved knocking Loser Boy. There's only one left, and it's Shishka from TKG. Problems behind the up. Toxic getting that last knot onto Tough Puffs, and oh no, that was Ho taking out TKG in 11th position. No Mercy also having to rotate into zone. Centrelink Esports with a commanding position. They've got the good compound. Dopey and Panic up on the hill behind them. Let's have a look over here. We've got RV, CZ, TKG, Bilal. So 10 teams left. Where are all these people? And so we've got no competition and Centrelink Esports. So Killing Field knocking Toxic. They're up on that ridge. So Ho's the last one left. Let's jump on with Killing Field. He's gonna get the first. Kazua takes out Bilal, so they're out in ninth place. They're out in ninth. They're out in. Well, if he gets a Killing Field, he's not even in zone. He's having a bit of a spray onto no competition. Unsolved rotating in. Punishes on 1 HP. No Mercy on the hillside. They're just taking shots at everything that moves. And no competition. Venom, he's down to 10 HP. So where has Zone gone? Zone's gone right here. It's in the open. So RV and Team 4, which is so No Mercy, RV. They're the only 2 teams that are in zone. Killing Field getting knocked by Lionel. He'll be able to get picked up by Unsolved, but bit of a risky pickup considering that zone is closing. So Ho managing to survive. Let's jump on with Ho, see if she can clutch it out here. She's 1v1 against Venom, but the Blues just hit her. She's going to see if she can go around the other way. She might even see if she can just shoot someone in the back. Let's just jump up again so we can get a better view of the action. So there's Venom running in. He knows Ho's behind him, so he's got to be careful. C's also on the rock, so Guzu's got knocked over there. CZ getting finished off by Venom. Is Venom the last member alive on no competition? A couple of SKS shots going out. That must be from Kazua. Let's see who can close this one out. Whether Venom can clutch it up. I think Ho's just healing through the blue. Oh, Lionel's in zone. So Lionel and Venom is right next to Unsolved. Unsolved is prone. Manages to get spotted out by Venom. What scope are you using, Venom? Venom's prone with a 4x. He sees everything. And if he sees it, he knocks it. But everyone's going to be looking his way now. He's just made a lot of noise and knocked an Unsolved. So Kazua's going to be trying to get a Problems is up there as well. He's coming through the blue. Venom's on 1 HP behind a very small tree, and he's got Kazua shooting at him. Blue's closing in. Somebody just shot a flare. I hope they shot it at someone. So Kazua, he takes out Venom. Lionel's the last one up on no competition. Kazua first him. Let's go Kazua. Got the 4x spray. Takes out Kazua. So it's a 1v1. We've got 3 teams. We've got Hose still up, still in the blue. Like, how many meds does she have? And who is the remaining member? Let's get a bit of a zoom in here. We've got Kamikaze in the blue as well. How are these people surviving in the blues for so long? What kind of special powers do they have? What are they doing? Let's jump on with Ho. She's in the blue and not taking any damage. Am I? And Kamikaze's also in the blue, not taking any damage. We're in Circle 8. If you're in Circle 8 and you're in the blue causes a lot of damage. I don't really understand what I'm seeing right here. I think the game's bugged. It's closing in on itself. Ho just nades herself. She's out. Kamikaze, he's in the blue. Like, what am I seeing right now? I've never seen this before. I've never seen team is Yo Riho's. Oh, let's look at chat. In-game sound is louder than your mic. You want me to turn my mic? Oh, yeah, I'll turn my mic. Oh, I know what I need to do to my mic. I also need to turn the chat. I'll put it on. So, that was, who won that one? Kamikaze managed to get up behind Kazuya, but yeah, what is up with zone? We'll jump to a break and we'll try and get zone finished. Imagine you're outside the zone the entire time. Nothing. Yeah, it was bizarre. I've never seen that happen before. It's crazy, but yeah. EXG finishing first place, picking up the chicken dinner there. Thanks to the super 10-cent blue zone. No Mercy coming in second. .com coming in third. No competition, 4th place, and there's the rest of the spread. We'll jump to a break. We'll be back soon, and hopefully the blue does damage this time.
Places, yeah, just tripping on day. Dreams got dirty little lullabies playing on repeat. Might as well just ride around the nursery and count sheep.
Warriors around, don't get caught in the mosh pit. Fuel to the fire, ain't nobody can stop it. Trouble in my city, but you know I'm across it. Got a 40 on my hip and I'm liable to spark it. Throw down these hits, my click is indivisible. I aim, you duck, I squeeze, now you invisible. I'm not afraid of getting physical. All these different chemicals are fogging up my visuals. Bloods on my hands, got slugs on my gunners. Yo, we notorious, we ain't no runners. Bloods on my hands, got slugs on my gunners. Yo, we some warriors, they ain't called gunners. Bloods on my hands, got slugs on my gunners. Bloods on my hands, got slugs on my gunners. Put on my strap, put on the beat, put on the map, put on my team. Take out every motherfucker in between. Know what I mean? Better myself, better my aim, better my rap, better my name. Killing rappers on my hang, I'm by their chains for the fame. Never thought I would it, now I'm running this. You don't wanna follow me, I'm up in front of this. I ran in the trouble with the truth, trying to get it what it does. Battling and I ain't never lose. We some motherfucking warriors. Cover the map and still ain't know where you can find me at. Journey through the mind of an insomniac. I ain't never sleep, staying ready, keep an eye out for the fakes. For the snakes, load a clip and I'ma pull it, something shakes. Never go to battle if you plan to lose. Life a game of chess, you gotta plan the moves. Middle fingers up, I'm not a fan of rules. Fighting for the right to live in peace and not like animals.
Bloods in my hands, got slugs in my gunners. You'll be notorious, we ain't no runners. Bloods in my hands, got slugs in my gunners. These warriors, they ain't no gunners. Bloods in my hands, got slugs in my gunners. Bloods in my hands, got slugs in my gunners.
Put on my strap, put on the beam, put on the map, put on my team. Take out every motherfucker in between. Know what I mean? Better myself, better my aim, better my rap, better my name. Killing rappers on my hang, I'm by their chains for the fame. Never thought I would it, now I'm running this. You don't wanna follow me, no motherfucker running this. I ran in the trouble with the truth, trying to get it what it does. Battling and I ain't never lose. We some motherfucking warriors.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still. Hanging in the balance, not the life I want to live. I want to take it all, standing tall. Fear outweighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
All right, we're back for game number 2. We're on Miramar. It's FPP. It's Oceania. Now, I know everybody's talking about what happened last game. It was pretty hectic and full on. And on behalf of Mr. Brendan Green and Tencent, I apologize. It just flipped, you know, like the blue didn't do damage, which is, you know, obviously what the blue's meant to do, and that didn't happen. So, you know, it's not that people were taking advantage of it. I'm sure this won't, you know, count in any way. So just chalk it up as an interesting experience. You know, we were all there. All these people, we were all there the day the blue didn't do damage. You can tell your kids about it. Be a fantastic story. I'm sure they'll be very interested to hear about it. So before we start the game, we've got a few seconds and we're going to jump on the plane. I'm going to post a link up in the chat. Where are we? There's the chat. What's up, chat? I'm going to post a link to a Discord server. So if you've never used Discord before, it's really easy, and just click on the link and it'll tell you like how to install it and whatever, and you can go in there, and that's the link for the Purge Discord. Now, the Purge is where you've got to go to sign up for OPL. OPL is the Oceanic Pro League. It's going to start in a couple of weeks. There's going to be 40 teams. It's going to be on a Saturday and a Sunday night. And it's going to be out of control. Like the same kind of action you're all used to from the Oceania Scrims. You know, we've got the 300% loot. We're going to have the faster zones, all your favourite teams, all your favourite players, and there's money. Did I mention the money? The dollary dues. There's going to be some dollary dues involved. 600 of them, and we're looking at Gwen from S Conqueror. I think it was S Conqueror. Let's call them Y Conqueror. They're going to San Martin, so we're going to have some action in San Martin because they're looking at another squad, Team 22 XG, the winners of game number 1, and we've got OMA as well up above them. So bit of action at San Martin, possibly Hacienda del Patron as well. I think these guys are going to Hacienda del Patron. So let's get a bit more of an aerial view. No, they're not. We're in San Martin. We've got EXGs and OMAs landing all over the place. These guys, where'd they go? Disappeared. Oh, Gwen's over there. So they're over there. Oh, Mays are over at the billboard building. Kamikaze and his boys are coming down. Oh, so Gwen and Nunfi are just duo squatting it today. They put in some serious work on the weekend when I was watching them in the Saturday night scrims and the Friday night scrims as well. Definite team to keep an eye out on. EXG's just grabbed a buggy and they are getting out of Dodge. So OMA looks like they've got most of San Martin to themselves. Let's go look for a couple of teams that might not be able to share their space. Well, I can see Jono popping off there. He's got an AK in his hand. He's reloading it, so he's in El Pozo. El Pozo definitely a bit of RV territory here. So let's see who's come into their territory, and it's Pathogen. Pathogen also fans of El Pozo. They like this place too, and they don't want to share it. They're in the 5-stack RV spread out over here. I look at this building here. I hate it. You look at it and you look. That looks like so much fun, and then you go inside it and you can't go up the stairs, and it's not fun at all. Well, the bottom bit's all right, but the top bit's not very great. So Pathogen, they're all in the same building, which the 5-stack's a pretty good building to hold. It's hard to get grenades in there. Bit of a standoff battle here with RV. You know, Pathogen as a team, they like to send it. I mean, I'm expecting them to put a bit more aggression into this fight very shortly. Bit of a spray coming out from Jono. Jono's got the AK and he's taking shots. He came on the roof, just knocks him with the AK. That was beautiful. I'm glad I got that, Jono. I'm going to put it in the highlight reel. That was fantastic. Spots out Hype. Almost gets a knock on Hype as well. He's just gonna go prony and have a Red Bull and pop a couple of bandies and heal up because he's He's copped some battle wounds there. Kane's knocked. He's on the roof. Not the best place to be knocked, but Adonis has got his back. He's picking him up. I can see Smoker on the kill feed with the sawn off. Goku pushing on up. He smells blood. He smells hype. He's gets the first on the hype. Couple of kill points there for RV. So RV have turned this into a 4v3 situation. Pathogen on the ropes. Look at that. We got 2 players, low HP. All of RV, or like full HP or close to it. Seki and Tay up in this building, probably realizing that they can't get up very far. They've all got AKs. Bit of an AK battle here. Kane getting a knock onto Jono with a VSS. So Jono, I'm guessing he'd be the shot caller. So the shots he'd be calling right now would be pick me up, boys. And look at Goku go. He's got a vehicle. Yeah, there's no way you're gonna get a knockout of that Kane with a VSS. Unless you're an absolute god with it. And Goku's going to pick Jono up. Tay-Tay's just going to hold an angle here at the bottom of this building. She's got a M4 red dot. Bit of armor, but not the best. Pathogen still stuck in this 5 stack. I mean, RV, you know, they're not going to have a whole lot of information on where RV is. RV know exactly where they are. They're all in the 5 stack. Tay would be telling them, I hear 3 footsteps. One's on this floor, one's on that floor, one's on the top floor. Seki's maneuvering around, trying to get another angle. I see Fail getting a knock on Unsolved with a Kar98. Wiz Molotoving himself, giving himself a bit of 3rd degree burns over there in the kill feed. RV now grouping up. RV really should be trying to get an angle on the other side of this building. One of the unfortunate things about Miramar is the buildings don't have as many windows as on the other maps. They all generally face in the same direction. Now, yeah, Goku and Jono, so if either they're going for a wide rotation so they can try and get an angle out of these windows that are facing the arena. I can see Jelly in the kill feed getting a knock on Smoko with a Uzi. We're right on the edge of circle. Let's have a look where it is. It's so there's a whole lot going down in Picado and Los Leones. Circle centered on San Martin. You see no competition have moved into that area. Pathogen, however, have moved out of the 5 stack. They're now making their way out of El Pozo. They're not even in zone, so they're just trying to get away from RV. RV really not taking advantage of that situation and trying to get some more kills. But they've managed to pick off Kane, and was it Kane that they got? Let me have a look. No, they got Hype, sorry. They got Hype. And yeah, they probably could have pushed, but the 5 stack is a really hard building to push, so I'll give them the benefit of the doubt there. So we'll go and jump on with some teams over here in the center of zone, and that's no competition. Lionel just running with his fists out, probably not too far from another team, but where's that other team? A couple of other teams here. So the OMAs and the Y Conquerors, they're the teams that are nearby. Let's get a bit of a zoom in here. So Gwen's nearby, but I doubt Gwen's gonna make a lot of noise. So they're just looting up around that area. Got some .coms, No Mercies and Shredder and Co in Los Leones. They look like they're all separating. But look at this. We've got First Year Society down here in Valdemar and TKG on the bridge. And AOPE looks like, wow, there's a lot of squads in the south part of the island. So I'm guessing these teams, do they know each other's there, or they're looting through the blue, which is doing damage. Look at that. That's what I want to see in PUBG. I want to see the zone do damage. If the zone doesn't do damage, I'd hate to see. I mean, we turn the zones up for a reason here in Oceania. We want our zones to do damage, and we want them to force the players as close together as possible so that they fight each other. If the zone didn't do any damage, I wouldn't spectate. I'm telling you right now. I would not want to watch that game, and I would not want to broadcast it to all of you out there. So TKG, they're crossing this bridge. First Year Society looting up Valdemar. Will they spot them? And when? Loza Boy and and Sato. So yes, they have spotted them because I see. Well, no, they're in the blue, so their health bars are going down because they're in the blue. He's running across the middle of the bridge. He's got a Tommy gun, so will they spot him? I mean, that's the question here. Running down the middle of the bridge. Sato behind him. Obviously don't have vehicles because they're walking through the blue. And look, Panic's over there. Panic's got the Murados. They don't know these guys are here. I think the TKG, Team Kiwi Gaming, he's going to spot Panic. He's going to see him, and he does. Spots out Dopey. Starts spraying with that Tommy gun and managed to get the knock on Dopey. Panic coming up now. Can he get another knock on Panic? He's only got iron sights on the Tommy gun, but he's got the extended mag, so it gives him 50 rounds. He's waiting for Sato to come and back him up, and he's just going to go for the send. Watch this, he's going to jump. Oh, he doesn't even have to jump. He just leans out there, gets a nice knock on Panic, goes for the first on both of them. Where are the rest of First to Society in all of this? Manages to first Dopey as well. So Lordy now, he must know. I mean, he's over there with the 3X. Has a bit of a spray. One more, yep, gets Loza Boy with the M16. He's got a suppressor and a 3X on it. Probably gets a shot on Sato as well, so the rest of TKGs are now rocked up. Loza Boy in a horrible position, where he's knocked. Can he get a first? Can he get revenge? Oh, he spots a head, gets one shot and knocks Tough Puffs. That was a hell of a shot. There was one round to the helmet, and Tough Puffs just sat down, and he's in the blue too. Which I mean, with Circle 2, so they can get a fight off. He gets a first on Loza Boy. He's putting in some serious work now. Can he get a third knock? Sato's probably not going to peak until they get the rest of the team. They might go a bit passive. He's getting a bit of cover, and this is the beauty. Oh, he spots Sato. Has a bit of a spray. Oh, they're going to try and get into this vehicle, but gets a knock on Sato. Tough Puffs is down. If he blows that vehicle up, he's going to cause all sorts of problems. Gets Shishka down, so they got they got 2 knocks. So, and they all go down to the blue. Blue Zone must have finished the last one. Play Zone takes out Tough Puffs and Sato were knocked. So that fight started off with TKG getting a couple of kills, but Lordy's just managed to turn it around for his team. And they pick up 3 kills. Playzone picks up the 4th, which is fantastic. That's what we want Playzone to do, people. We want it to pick up kills. We don't want it to not do any damage. So we'll jump over to... These guys look like they just got wiped. I just looked at AOPE, and I just see SI wiping them, and Yato from TGF is nearby. A lot of teams are going to end up in San Martin. RV's still in El Pozo. I can see Pathogen are now rotating towards San Martin, so they're gonna are they just driving straight down this road? They're in a we got the music on. They're just having a cruise down the highway, listening to some music. They're gonna pull up on the left, which is a very smart idea. But they've got Team RF right near them. I mean, is RF gonna spot them? RF up here looting on the ridge. You can see Pathogen over there to your left in the distance, and I need to fix that hotkey so I can just get into the aerial view as quickly as possible. You can see Buggy down there in the distance. That's Pathogen, and SFX is going to spot it, and he spots it, but it just goes out of his view in time. He doesn't have enough time to take some pot shots at them. They're going to rotate off into the distance. So doesn't look like too many teams are fighting at the moment. So we'll talk a little bit more about OPL. Link is in the Discord. The Discord link is in the chat. So head on over to the Purge and sign your team up. They have to be from Oceania. Read all the rules, and $600 prize pool. I mean, last time my team came second and we got paid. I can't remember how much, but it was enough to buy quite a few chicken dinners at KFC. So I was pretty impressed with that. And it's a fantastically run tournament. The admin staff do a really good job getting the scores, getting all the rooms sorted. It's take my hats off to them. It's a really good job they do over there. And the scoring's fantastic. You get the scoring the next day. You wake up, you look at it, you sort of have, it's like Christmas. You play all your games, but look, we'll stop talking about that because we've got no mercy, fighting, no competition up here on the ridge side. Killerfield, it's just going to heal up. So Skepta, he's got an he's got a mini with an 8x, so he's able to put some serious damage down on them pretty quickly. Sees Kazua, has a bit of a spray, but Kazua knocks Venom, who is right to his left. He's gonna go and pick him up, drop a smoke down. You see these teams, they immediately smoke. It's what they do. They smoke first, revive second. They want to make sure they've got cover from other teams that could be third partying them. Xeno is he smoking? He's smoking himself, so he's not in the best position where he is, and Lionel's already been taken out. So he gets tagged up a little bit. You can see Guzza's putting in shots down the range with the M4. And what kind of scope has he got on? He's got a Grozer as well. He's got the M4 with the 4x. See a bit of 4x based on Guzza. He takes a few shots at Xeno as he drives the bus down the hill. Yeah, they're probably going to back off from this fight. I mean, we're circle 2 and there's 52 players alive and 17 teams. A little bit early to, you know, if you're a strong team, you see another team and you don't have that, you know, advantage, but you might be able to pick one off. Unsolved has gone down as well, so it's a 3v3. They might want to wait till later on in the game. Miramar's the kind of map where positioning in the later circles is key. But Guzza's sending it. I mean, I can see the rest. He's telling the rest of them to send it too. He's like, hey, they're running away. Let's chase them. I can see Killingfield and Kazoo are backing off there, but Guzza's shooting off a flare. He's saying, come back here, no competition. Don't you want the flare? He's got a Grozer already. He had a 4x on it too. So he's ready to do some business. And you can see a TGR. He's down here as well. What's he doing? He could be a bit of a spoiler in this situation. He's the last member in his squad. And unless No Mercy see him on top of that thing, but Venom certainly hears him. Venom's going to come up. No competition, very aware that he's there, and yeah, he just gets annihilated by Venom there with the M4. I could see Pathogen getting busy in the kill feed. Where are they? They're over here with TGF, Goodfellows. Let's jump on with them. So Goodfellows, Ice Bear's got the 6x. I think he's one of our American buddies. He's playing on the high ping. Remember seeing him pulling out some clutch plays the other day. Let's see if he can do it again right now. Let's and RV, wait, is that, oh, they must be on the other side of this ridge line, so they're not nearby. We just see them because of the name tag. So they're both squaring up against each other. Let's look. I want to jump on the Ice Bear. PUBG Daddy and Ice Bear both managed to score a couple of knocks in, and that would be PUBG Daddy finishing them off. So that's Pathogen out in 16th position to Goodfellows. Nice pickup there, few kills, plenty of loot. RV would have heard that fight. They probably were planning on rotating up. This is a pretty good spot if it gets zone, although it's quite far on the edge. So they're actually going to rotate around. They're going to steer clear of this situation, or maybe they're all in vehicles. They're moving pretty fast. They're gonna stay clear of the situation. So we'll go have a look at the map. We'll see what else is happening. I can see AOPEs have got some activity circles on them. Couple of shots going out. I'm not sure who they're shooting at yet. We've got to get a fair bit more altitude than this to see what's going on. I see Kanos, Merc, Rogue, and Nubsky is this AOPE team. AOPE always putting in plenty of squads. I think they must have been shooting at No Mercy. Kazua's over there. He's looting up the airdrop. Got himself a Grozer as well, so he's pretty stacked right now. Level 3 armor. See Jerk and Ice Bear blowing up OMA's vehicle. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 kills in the kill feed. Or they just either blew the vehicle up. Nah, they wouldn't, because one person would have got all the kills. So, wait. Oh, Aussie's the last one left. Oh, okay, so they're fire. Alright, I thought it was a vehicle explosion. He must have been knocked in next to a vehicle. So he's 1v3. They're pushing in on him. I mean, he should either get out of there or clutch up pretty quick. Circle 4, so the blue's going to do a lot of damage to him if he's not boosted up. You can see Jerk and Ice Bear. They know where he is. They're not really too interested in fighting in the blue. They might try and go around the other side of this rock. See Playzone getting Xeno. I'm not sure Not sure how he got play zone. Oh, they're down here. Wow, look at all these people over here. So Venom's in the blue as well. Xeno's in the blue. Skepta's in the blue. They're all in the blue, and it's almost circle 5. You can see No Mercy up here on the hill. Kazua, he's got an M4. Great. Killing Field gets a knock on an AOPE with the Car 98. Bit of a close quarter battle here. We've got an EXG's fighting No Mercy up on this root side. Kazua getting the knock, instantly swapping up. Doesn't want to reload, wants to be able to fight straight away. There's one left. He's on the other side of this ridge. Killing Field and them, they're full sending it. I'm not sure where Guzza is. Oh, Guzza's right there as well. So, Guzza with the Mark 14 just sings it out and takes him out. So that's EXG out there in 14th position. SI going down as well. Firsty Society, Old Mate. I used to play with Old Mate. He's a legend. He takes out SI down there. So no competition. Still going in the blue. Because it's got an M249. Is that a Mark 14 or an M2? Man, that gun is loud. I like it. And he's aiming it at Venom. He's got a 4X on it now. He does have an M249, so he's got a very interesting combination of weaponry here. He's got 2 of the highest damaging. He's got, I think, the 1 and the 2 off Bushka's top 10 list. Should check that video out on YouTube. I disagree with lots of it, but it's his top 10, and it is a pretty good top 10. A lot of guns that I've had a lot of good guns with. Yeah, that's Guzza's Mark 14. It's just raining out on Skepta. Skepta down there. He's going to heal up, but he's not long for this world. I mean, he's going to have to pull off a miracle in Circle 5 in the blue to manage to 1v3 a No Mercy squad that's got a high ground position on him. You can see Kanos there in the background knocking an AOPE. No, he is AOPE. He was knocking an RV. First in Goku, so he's got the M4. Nubsky taking out Jono, so we'll go see. Zone's getting pretty small now, so there's RF over there with an AOPE. We've got Koto, Firsty Society, Koto and Old Mate down here on the ridge. None of these teams are in zone, so where's zone go? Let's have a bit of a zoom in on the map situation here and figure out like who's got lucky and who's screwed. So AOPE, wow, and Jono, all right, they're all over here. So Ho knocking Jerk. We'll finish off this fight here. So Venom's just gone down to Guzza with the Mark 14, and Guzza's going to run in. He's pulled out the M249. He's going to finish the job. Still got 74 on a clip. Doesn't have to reload it anytime soon. Probably knock another 4 or 5 people if he knows how to conserve his bullets. Killing Field gets a first with the AK onto Venom. Spots out Aussie and taps him away. Car 98 shot goes down range as well. Doesn't manage to connect. They know Aussie's down there, and you can see they want the kill. Got 8 on the board already. 9 teams left. So the circle's thinning out pretty quickly here on Miramar, which is fantastic. Ho.com, first thing, PUBG Daddy, TGF. So TGF sitting down for the .com squad, so picking up a few kills there, and they go out in 9th position. And Aussie's in a world of hurt now. He may be able to be a bit of a cheeky bugger and pick off one of the No Mercy people. No, but it looks like Zone's just gonna take him out, and No Mercy they're rotating in now, but it's all popping off here. You can see everybody's sitting down at the moment. AOP fighting RF up here on the hillside. Let's jump on with Fields. Fields has got the M24. He's going to see if he can get a knock. He's looking at No Mercy's way as they just managed to get into zone. They're all quite low. 1 bullet, and he could be able to easily knock most of them. Even with their level 3 armor, it's not going to come in handy. He goes for the shot, misses. Let's see if he can land another one. Come on, Fields, do it for the highlight reel. Let's pop up and get an aerial view here. So we've got Kamo over here. Old Mate's knocked. He's going to crawl up to him. Do any of these teams have zone? Zone goes to the bottom of the hill. Oh, man. And .com actually have a half decent rotation to zone. Kamo getting spotted out here by RF. RF actually have a good position to pick up a lot of kills. I mean, SFX is over here. He's looking down range at No Mercy. Spots killing field. Kazua's out there in the smoke. They don't have vehicles, so they're going to try and rotate in. 14 seconds left on the clock until Circle 6 starts moving in, and it's going to cause all of these teams to move together. Smoke's going off everywhere. Old Mate picking up a knock onto Toomsy there. Let's jump on with Old Mate. Let's see if he can clutch it out. Blue on his back. There's only 2 left on the side of RF. No, he's gonna get taken out there by Playzone. So .com were spraying at him. So let's jump on with Kuzza. Kuzza's probably one of the only hopes for No Mercy and Kazua there. And there's a few RFs there. Full squad of .coms over here, and they're RF going to zone. I think he may have stolen that last kill. No, Toxic got it. He tried stealing it, but Kazua goes down. Kazua knocks .com. This would be a serious clutch. He's got the guns to do it, but they're spraying at him. Oh, he's 1 HP. Yeah, Toxic. I think that was Toxic that managed to close that one out for .com. Look at those kills too. Nourish, Potts, Ho, Toxic. 10 kills on the board. Fantastic game for them. No Mercy coming in second with 8 kills. RF had a really good position there, and they managed to secure 4 kills for themselves. And you can see the rest of the board here. And don't forget, everyone's scores will be up tomorrow or later tonight. And you can check out all of the cumulative scores and how your team's done throughout all of the matches. It should all be up on the Oceania Discord server. So we'll jump to a quick break, and then we'll go to match number 3.
no stopping us. Fly without a boarding pass. Couldn't catch me, I'll be moving fast. Call me a shooting star. Let 'em know who you are. Flying up in a bar. Wish on a star. Time to show 'em who's in charge. Call me a shooting star.
Didn't even get to cross.
I said I'm moving too far. Get to glass. Looking at a shooting star. Got more than a couple of people going mad. I swear they're rooting hard. Tell them I be big in the game like she went and got them breast implants. I said I'm moving too fast. Didn't even get a glance. I'm ready to eat up track like I'm seated in a restaurant. If you had swag like mine, you know it's best to flaunt. We aren't hating because you aren't. Shining like it's neon. Rock like kings of Leon. Shooting stars across the galaxy. I stand out, so don't be mad at me. Infiltrate, I'm with my strategy. When I turn up, then I just have to leave. Shooting stars across the galaxy. I stand out, so don't be mad at me. Infiltrate, I'm with my strategy. When I turn up, then I just have to leave. Yeah, shooting. Yeah, shooting. Yeah, shooting. Yeah, shooting shots. Shooting stars.
Didn't even get to cross.
I said I'm moving too far. Get to glass.
saturated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance, not the life I want to live. I want to take it all, standing tall, fear outweighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
Let's restart. I didn't even have my mic on. Didn't even have desktop audio on. What I was just saying was like I just had the information for the OPL, Oceania's largest PUBG mobile tournament. This is OPL number 2. We've already done OPL number 1, and cash prizes. Let's talk cash. Everyone likes a bit of cash. So cash prizes for the top teams. There's also cash prizes for lots of other things. There's cash prizes for things like person with the most kills. You know, Glenn here on your screen. You know, their team might not come in the top 3, but if they pick up the most kills throughout the entire tournament, they get a sweet little cash prize for themselves. They can go to KFC, get themselves a bucket, and they can have chicken for, you know, a day or two, microwave it the next day, happy to, you know, good times. There'll be cash prizes for the most liked team. So if you're super popular and you have like 1 million followers, you can leverage that to get yourself a bit of cash as well. And you know, there'll be various other prizes as well. So it's going to be a fantastic tournament. Everyone had a great time last time. I loved it. It was really good to see like just a proper like Aussie, New Zealand, Oceanic tournament. You know, on Asia's server with the good ping. This time around, we'll be doing it with the high loot and the faster zones. We've also turned aim assist off too. I forgot to mention that. So, you know, if you're practicing for these tournaments in classic matches and other custom rooms, you probably want to turn your aim assist off from now on, because you're not going to be able to rely on it when it counts. You know, and it doesn't really count in a classic match. It counts in these tournaments. So, flight path from Quarry to just north of Lipovka. So, pretty easy access for most of these teams, unless they want to go to crates or milli bases and the hot drop locations. Plenty of teams in Pachinki. Let's check out a good old Pachinki battle. We haven't seen one for a while, and I love Pachinki. It's a fantastic place. We'll just... Oh, I think my emulator just crashed. What's going on? Is it crashed? Yeah, it's crashed. If I close it. Hopefully this isn't like the end. we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully it should just load back in. I think the computer couldn't handle the awesomeness of how good this Pachinki battle is. So hopefully we get back into the Pachinki battle before it finishes, because it's obviously going to be pretty out of control because it's managed to crash my game. So let's get the emulator up. So got the Tencent logo, got the PUBG Corp, very nice. Bit of a loading screen here. But yeah, so get involved quick with OPL. Get amongst it. Get your boys, get your girls, get them all. get him on that Discord server, get him registered. 40 teams, like plenty of room. So like, enter match again. Okay, come on, do it, Tencent. Like we got plenty of room for everyone this time. And what's going on? Normally it's quicker than this. I'm worried. That something's happened to the emulator, and I don't have a backup, so we might miss the last game. Look at that! Look at those skins. I want the Scarecrow skin. He looks pretty hardcore there. So, all right, Pachinki, quick, let's get it. There's Bilal. All right, Bilal. What's happening, Bilal? Talk to me. So Bilal's in the big greenhouse. Oh, there with No Mercy. No Mercy. Love a good Pachinki battle. So we got Guzza King. Guzza's got a whole squad just raining gunfire at him. Listen to that. And Kazua's up there on the hill. There is Funky Boy, Bilal, and the other guy. So Problems going down to SI. So which team's Problems on? I can't remember. But we've got that's Trig's team, and they just got wiped out. They're going out in 21st position. So a bit of a spray going out from Guzza. He managed to knock Zabe. That was a fantastic little knock there. He's got the M4. This is knocks Bilal as well. Okay, so it's on like Donkey Kong. All right, so Kazua's pushing up. Kazua, can he just close this one out by himself? Does he need his teammates at all? He's rushing in. So Phil gets knocked by Harry, but Guzza's in. He's full send mode. He's coming in the door. Has a bit of a first on the Bilal. Gets knocked by Funky Boy. Funky Boy knocks Guzza. He gets firsted. Kazua's up the stairs. And wait, what's going on? We're lost. There's so much action we can barely keep up with it all. Funky Boy's there, so Kazua's out. Killing Phil's knocked. I think Kazua's the last one. Yeah, Guzza's dead. Where's Unsolved? Unsolved, what are you doing like a mile away from your team? Kazua, so he's rezzing Harry. Zabe's up. Killing Field is knocked. Kazua's not going for the revive. It's repositioning here. Still a couple more teams off in the distance. SI. And they're playing with Lil Peep from .com, so they've finished up the other squad. They're gonna third party this engagement for sure. They're taking shots at Kazua. We've got the rest of TGR. They're actually going to be able to defend themselves pretty nicely. Kazua just chucks a quick nade in there to see if he can knock someone. Doesn't manage to connect with anybody. And you can see SI Jelly's up on the rooftops. Jelly's got a nasty angle on Unsolved over there. And yeah, you can see him. He's got the M4 and he's just spraying. He's taking a few tappies through the smoke. Doesn't manage to knock any of them. If he should have had a full-on spray there. He would have managed to knock somebody quite easily. So it's Tsunami's taking a wide flank over there on the car side of Pachinki. You can see Unsolved has managed to get Killing Field up. Fair bit of smoke over there, which is going to cover them. Chris manages to get a beautiful nade and knocking Killing Field again. So that's knock number 2 so far that we've seen on Killing Field. Unsolved is going to be able to pick him up though. They're quite close. And if they push up a bit too close, they probably don't realize, they would. There's a whole other squad here. So TGR could play a bit of spoiler here and protect No Mercy as SI push up closer and closer. They're in open. I mean, they probably think it's all No Mercies in the rest of that house. You can see Jelly over here. TGR maybe just keeping quiet and trying to let the engagement finish, and they can play third party. But Chris is managing. He's pushing up in his building. So Funk Boy is holding a position there. Where's Chris? Let's have a look downstairs. Let's go. Oh, we're going to see through the map there. He's holding a bit of an angle here. Let's get a bit up again. So Chris is now in the big house. He's with TGR. Unsolved Killing Field. They've pushed back a bit. Another nade coming out from Jelly. Either it bounced back or it was thrown by No Mercy. You can see Skeptic getting old mate there in a kill feed. Where's Kazura in all of this? He's disappeared. He's right in the thick of it. He's managed to get behind all of these teams. So No Mercy very split up. Jelly very split up from his team. Chris is in the big house with a whole TGI squad almost, and Lil Peep and Tsunami they're in the garage building. So Who do you think's going to come out on top in this fight? You know, is it going to be TGR? You know, sticking close together. Is that going to pay off for them? Are they going to be able to pull through in the middle of all these teams? Is SI going to manage to take all these squads out? Or is No Mercy going to become the Kings of Pachinki? So it's starting to pop off now. You can see SI taking some shots. I can't really tell who they're taking shots at. I could definitely see a lot of people in this house. Let's jump on with one of them. Little Peep's in the house. He's running through some parries. That's good straight into AK. Running back and forth. Not parry with the AK. Gets knocked himself. Let's jump up quickly. And he's going to win this one. And first is the TGR. Oh no, SI managing to squad wipe TGR. So that's TGR going out there in 20th position. Couple of knocks on their side now. And Jelly's just got taken out by Kazua, so No Mercy now, knowing that the team's a little bit on the ropes. A few heals and revives going off here. What are they going to do? Kazua managing to get knocked into... Kazua's got a beautiful position. He's probably used the new ledge grab feature to go up there on the roof. Goes up to the balcony, but gets knocked by Tsunami. Tsunami is not going to hesitate for a moment in firsting him, but gets re-knocked by Killingfield with the AK. So it's just Killingfield and Chris up against Unsolved and so it's Chris and Tsunami up against Unsolved and Killingfield. This has been a messy battle. You know, they might walk out the Kings of Pachinki, but they certainly won't walk out a full squad. Unsolved wisely taking a bit of a nasty angle. Killingfield just running straight into the line of fire of Chris, so he's knocked. He was trying to be a bit sneaky, get on the balcony. It's up to Unsolved here to clutch it out for his team. He sees he's gonna have a bit of a spray. Tsunami tries to drop shot him, but Unsolved just managing to take him out there. Oh, we don't have to record that. We're recording the whole thing. We're gonna get some good highlight reels here. So a bit of a revive going off on both sides here. SI is going to finish the revive first. No Mercy will finish it a second later, but Unsolved full health. They're going to push straight away, so he's going to... They're going to push around to the other building, and let's try and go aerial here to see who's going to finish this one out and take Pachinki. Backing off a little bit. I mean, both sides pretty battered at this point. Killingfield's probably on knock number 3 or knock number 4 at this point. If he gets knocked again, he's going to bleed out pretty quickly. That's going to really affect him late game, so they're going to have to play pretty passive. See Tsunami healing up here. He's behind the broken wall. Beauty of FPP is nobody can just sit behind hard cover and use that to their advantage. You know, they have to peek, and peeking means they can get knocked. You can see Chris up there, he doesn't even have a helmet. He's probably looking for some armor. He's got a level 3 vest, but one shot to the dome and he's going to sit down pretty quick. He's not even full health. See Unsolved as well, so Unsolved spraying back forth. One of those AK bullets from Unsolved managed to hit Chris. It hits him in the head. It's probably going to knock him. You can see he's just spraying that window, trying to connect one of them. Chris is trying to look for a quick angle for sees Killingfield's head, sees Unsolved's head, but doesn't manage to connect any of the shots with the M4. It's got a smoky, chucks it on low toss, probably to provide a bit of distraction. Now, where is Tsunami? Tsunami is possibly getting a bit of a flank here. I can't see exactly where he is getting a bit of a flank. He's going around and now Chris is playing a bit of a distraction, making as much noise, putting a bit of smoke down, pretending that he's more than one person, while Tsunami just gets a flank here on Killingfield. Now will Killingfield notice that Tsunami's here? Yeah, Tsunami just peeking, seeing if anyone's going to pop. He knows which house they're in, because Chris is feeding him the information. He's telling them they're in the front room, they've moved into the other house. Goes for the drop shot, sort of, you know, to reduce the recoil. Unsolved is pushing it though. Let's jump on with Unsolved. How do we do that? Let's push this button and let's see if we can jump on Unsolved cam. And Unsolved, oh, he's getting on the roof, so he's getting a bit of elevation on the situation. So, you know, beautiful roof work there from Unsolved. Just seeing if he can you know, use that rift to his advantage so he can just peek up and down. It's just turned into quite a stalemate between these two teams. And see, they're still in zone. Zone's shifting towards Gatka. You can see AOP's got that Gatka compound, central position in zone. .com, they've gone to Millie base. They're now rotating out. AOPE's coming up from Primors. Quite a lot of teams up there fighting in sort of coming out of Yasnaya down through that Roshok school apartments area. If you're driving a vehicle around there, you're probably going to get into a lot of trouble pretty quick. See a lot of teams over there. I want to watch this one and see who is going to be the kings of Jinky. So Unsolved getting tagged up a little bit. They've got the damage now. They're both full health. Probably found helmets and army. You can see Tsunami's pushing up now. He's got... You know he's killing fields in there. Has a bit of a spray. Gets out of there pretty quick. Runs around the side. Sees Unsolved. Unsolved ducking down. Using that broken wall as cover. He knocks Unsolved. Killingfield gets a re-knock on him though. And Killingfield, just like that, takes out Tsunami and Chris. Manages to get the revive onto Unsolved. Is he going to use... And no, Chris. So he just knocked and firsted him. Oh, okay. So I see what's happened here. He just knocked and firsted Tsunami in the same spray, and Chris has just ran around, waited till they got the revive, and yeah, I thought yeah, okay. I thought they were both in the same place. So Chris, the sole surviving member of Pachinki. Many squads landed here, and you all saw it, and Chris is the only one to walk out. So, and what's this we see here, actually? Like, before we look away from the map, I see a team of Centrelink Esports have rotated past. Now, they've seen a bit of a battle here, but they're not stopping. They probably don't realize there's only one person left, and that building's not rendering in properly. So let's jump on these guys. We're on Smoko Camp as we're going for a bit of a cruise through the fields of Gatka. We're in the middle of a red zone. This could be disastrous. I wish we could turn red zones off in these custom rooms. Seki is nearby. We've got a whole bunch of RVs, so you can see Smoko. He's seen a whole lot of RVs. Bit of a return fire. Oh, this is going to be... Tay gets knocked out of the US. Smoko gets knocked out, so the rest of RV, they've stopped, and they've... let's get off Smoko Camp for a second. So, Wiz getting tagged right up now. Who's here? So that's Tay that's knocked. Wiz is in the trench. Punisher's in there as well. The rest of RV, they're up on this hillside. Jono's knocked as well. It's down to Seki. So Seki's taking some AK shots. Doesn't look like he's got anything with a bit of range on it. He's just spraying with the AK and the red dot. With the AK and the red dot, manages to take out Smoko. What a nice shot. Oh, he was knocked. So he managed to first Smoko who was knocked. And like I said, we got aim assist switched off, so it's not easy to control that bad boy with a red dot on it at that kind of range. He must have a comp. So Jono's going to get picked up by Goku, possibly. I can hear a lot of bullets heading in their direction from the rest of Centrelink Esports. Jono looks like he's safe now. He's going to get picked up. We are in zone, but oh, look at this. This is nasty. We've got a whole squad of AOPE. They've rocked up, and they were planning on third-partying this engagement, but they've managed to pick up a casualty themselves. As, I think that's Kanos going down to Centrelink Esports. Centrelink Esports have certainly seen better days, so only Wiz and Punisher left alive. Seki is in the middle of all of it, so you can see, oh, no. Okay, so that's Goku getting knocked by Kanos. I thought Jono would have got picked up there as well. So they've got Punisher, who's got one angle on them, and AOP, who's got another. So let's jump on with Punisher and just see. So he goes prone. He's just going to see if he can get a sneaky little angle onto Jono and Goku over here. And he sees the smoke. He knows there's a rock there. If he's going to get the 4x out. If he just looks a little bit more to the right, he's going to see two very easy vulnerable targets that he can knock him first. But it doesn't manage to spot them because he's using quite a bit of magnification there. Jono's now rotating around to the right, so Goku is up and they're healing. So Seki's in a really bad spot. Yeah, if Seki makes it out of here, I'm going to be very impressed. I wouldn't want to be in this situation in between two teams. Where's AOPE? They've just gotten out and said nah. Jono getting a knock on Wiz. Okay, so the tables have turned on this Centrelink Esports and Relentless Valor battle here at the Chopstick. So I call this place the Chopstick. So Punisher, he's the last guy left. Now Jono's having a bit of a heal. Goku spots Pun, has a bit of a spray, doesn't manage to connect. Looks like possibly going to push on up a little bit. Seki's up. So AOP, they just saw that fight now like, nah, they didn't want a bit of it. They didn't want a bar of it. So these guys, they're in the Chopsticks. They certainly haven't got zone. Where's zone gone? Zone's gone straight to the mountain. We're going to have a bit of a mountaintop battle here. So Punisher goes for the drop shot again. He doesn't have the best angle here on RV from where he's in the Chopsticks. And I call them Chopsticks because if you look on the map, that's what they look like. They look like a pair of chopsticks. And SI Chris is here as well. So SI Chris has just rocked up. Now I need to fix my emulator. You can see here like nothing, like this building isn't rendering in, but you can see he's battling a whole RV squad by himself, and that distraction. So he was just looking for a little bit of, oh no, but Wiz gets knocked. I was going to say that Centrelink Esports are managing to push up, but Wiz has just got re-knocked again by Jono. So Jono's holding him off. Jono sees Pun up in the field, but Pun just manages to drop Jono. Chris drops Seki, so RV in a bit of trouble here. Chris knocking and bursting Seki, so Goku now the only remaining member of RV. So Wiz is knocked, Pun's going to have to pick him up. We've got 30 seconds on the clock here, guys. You better finish this engagement quickly if you want to get to zone. Chris is by himself, so Goku, yeah, that's Wiz going down to Jono there, you know, bleeding out. He had a couple of knocks, so he wasn't able to get picked up. Punisher's probably going to go for a vehicle here or go for a wide angle. And I'd say Chris, he had a Darcy over there, so he's probably just going to smoke it up like Cheech and Chong and just get out and go to zone. Zone's up there on the mountain. Look, when you can see some good fellows, they're having a, you know, they're looking to pick up. So Chris is he's gonna drive off. Maybe Goku is gonna spray at him. No, so it's just Pun now. He's got a buggy. Is Jono gonna be able to shoot him out of this buggy? Oh, he's driving straight at Jono, and yeah, Jono takes him out and grabs his buggy and says, "Thanks, Pun. Thanks for the free vehicle. I need that." And goes to zone. So let's see if Jerk over here, he's having a look at Chris. Chris, man. Not only has he come out the sole survivor of GT, but he's managed to make it into the top 10 of this game. You can hear gunshots now raining down from every direction. So. RV managed to make it into zone, but look at this fight over here. I mean, we've got Docom, we've got AOPE over here at this compound. I mean, Kanos is getting a revive here in the shack, and they're all in that. They're all in that shack. It's not the best place to be. Zone has moved up further up the mountain. I can see out of the corner of the map. See .com getting a few revives. We've got AOPEs down here, and AOPs getting knocked in a kill feed from RV. That must be a big battle going on over there. So a bit of a long range battle happening over here, but let's jump on with Jono and see how RV are doing over here on the other side of the map. They're a little bit closer to zone, so these guys are fighting their way to get a position in the zone. There's Jono. He's looks like they may have possibly managed to get a squad wipe there. Oh no, Numphy's still up. So they're up against Y Conqueror, a pretty strong team here. Numphy's quite low. RV's pushing, Goku's pushing up. He's behind the trees. Just managed to get a first aid off. And Goku just quickly caps him out with gets behind the tree. Good use of cover there as Gwen tries to go for the re-knock. Gwen now sole surviving member. Jono's taking shots. Goku manages to finish Gwen off as well. So that's RV taking out another team there. We're down to 8 teams. And look at RV, Relentless Valor here on 9 kills. They are seriously putting in work. We've got Pathogen over here at his house. And they're just on the edge of zone. And Chris has managed to get himself into another zone. He's done fantastic for this, you know, in terms of survival. TGF, they're just raining all kinds of hell down onto .com and AOPE. The rest of AOPE down here, they're in this little dip here. Got a bit of cover from the other teams, right on the edge of zone. Goodfellows are going to have to rotate in pretty quick. 0 seconds on the clock, so that means zone is moving in circle 5. So teams Team's not going to be able to stay out of the blue for very long. And First Society, look at their position at the top of that hill. If they keep getting zoned, they're probably going to be able to win this game unless the team can successfully push up the hill and get them. So where's RV gone? How is RV managing? So they've rotated around here. They've stolen a vehicle, and they better start moving quickly. I don't know if they're going to be able to run in. They've got Goodfellows. Goku getting a couple of knocks here, but getting knocked as well. There's Goku down. Can Jono make it into zone? Looks like he's gotten into the next zone. Zone's gone straight up to First Society though. So Pathogen are now just raining shots down on the remaining members of Team Goodfellows, and Playzone's just picking off the rest. You can see PUBG Daddy going to Playzone, Ice Bear getting firsted by Playzone. 4 teams, 11 players, and I can't see how First Society can't close this one out. They're on the top of the hill. Adonis though getting a knock onto Servo with the Car 98. Wow, that was a big shot. That's gonna let a lot of other teams be able to rotate onto this mountain here. This is the big mountain. You can see Jono taking shots at TGF. They're going to try and get on the other side of the rock to get cover from Jono, but Lordy's up there on top of them. Lordy getting knocked. So all these teams focusing on Thirsty Society and putting in pressure on them. Pathogen, they know who's on the top of that hill, and they know who just got knocked. They know this is the time to go. Jerk knocking Panic. Firsting Jay Botnick, he got knocked by Servo, so Jerk is in this smoke. He's on like 1 HP. He's going to pop a quick first aid. I can hear Jono off there in the distance. He's just taking pot shots at all of these teams, trying to pick off a few kills. Jono getting taken out there in 4th position. Fantastic job there from RV. They managed to pick up quite a few kills in this game. Blue Zone moving in. He's got people all around him. Knocks Servo, Jerk, knocking Servo, and I think it could be just Panic left on that team. So he pops a first aid. Panic knows where he is. I don't think he had time to reload. He swaps his gun twice. He gets taken out by Panic, but he got a couple of knocks there. Probably should have went for the first on that one, but he seemed like he had a bit of a technical difficulty there. Now Pathogen, as I said before, I didn't think anybody could take out this game, but Pathogen are here. Pathogen have 8 kills. Pathogen mean business. Kane just getting that last and final kill onto Dopey, and Pathogen taking out game number 3. Good work. So let's they're not having a big spray, so we'll keep the sound on that one. So Adonis 3 kills, Kane getting 5 kills. That's 11 kills. 11 kills on the board for Pathogen. Big first place chicken dinner. First Year Society getting a few kills on their side as well. Team Goodfellows getting 5 kills. RV, how many kills did RV get? They got 10 kills. 10 kills in 4th position. They did a fantastic job. That was really good stuff from RV. And you can see the rest of the board here, and as I said before, points will be up tomorrow or later tonight. They will be up soon. So yeah, it'd be really interesting to see which team has come out on top. We'll have a bit of a chat about the first game, and we'll see whether we include the points in that one or not because of the technical difficulties. We may include them, we may exclude them, but you know, I assure everyone out there watching and waiting on those results that whatever solution we come to will be fair and reasonable for all parties involved. So thanks everyone for tuning into the stream. Don't forget to check out all my socials. They're somewhere. If you just look around on my YouTube channel, you'll see like a whole bunch of links. Click on all of them at the same time. They'll take you to various sites. Click some like and subscribe buttons. Show some love for your boy. Get on the Discord as well. Sign up for OPL. You know, we got some serious cash on the line here. All you got to do is play like these guys here. You know, it doesn't matter if you don't get circle. If you just push at the right time, you can close it out. So yeah, thanks everyone for watching, and see you out there, and see you next time. Yo.
inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe.